introduce you?
Yes, I'm going to introduce you.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks everyone for coming. This is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Kuang-Yu Chen. He and I, we actually go way back, more than 10 years ago, when both of us were, still graduate students at UC Davis. And then he transferred to UC Riverside and got his PhD. And then soon after that, he went back to Taiwan and he has taught in Korea. And over the years, he published about 19 books and has become one of the 21, sorry.
So far.
Yeah, one of the best-selling authors and very famous public speaker. So welcome.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. This is really my pleasure being here to share with you my thoughts about how Shameless Spirit can help you in self-marketing and public speaking. You must be wondering, who is this guy? Well, I'm the Asia's #1 motivational speaker. Are you a little bit wondering why this guy is Asia's #1? Do you know how I got this title? Of course, I named it for myself. Okay, yeah. See, when you heard Yuhua said I have published over 20 books in both Taiwan and China, but seriously, who knew about me before today? Please raise your hand. No one! Oh my God! So nowadays, if you want to get famous, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. That's why I have to publish again, more and more, in order to strengthen my image as the Asia's #1 motivational speaker. I have this goal to be the motivational speaker. That's my long-term goal. So I'm thinking if I can have my own show, which makes me as famous as Cai Kang-yong, okay, or Meng Fei, people like that. We have our own shows. So many audience pay attention to the show. They will also pay attention to me, my work. They'll be reading my books, listening to my speak, so I can motivate more people. So my long-term goal is to be the motivational speaker, of course, and I am. But at the same time, if I can have my own show, TV shows, that'd be good, right? So that's my goal. And as I said, over 20 books here. Like we got internet, so you can see all the pages. All the pages are from page 1 to page 3 or 4. They're all my books. Let me give you a quick glance. Okay. Yeah, these are all my books. And the interesting thing is, you see this page. 博客来 is like Amazon in Taiwan. So you don't need to type my full name. You just need to type 郑. And based on the best search results, I'm the best recommendation by this website. Even more famous than who? 郑华娟、郑多莲、郑源、郑演基、郑元畅、郑秀文. Oh my God! So you see this guy. Am I the most famous, best motivational speaker? Yeah. So I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging about it. Of course, I'm not as famous as they are. However, trust me, if you find your profession, find a field, and you have done tons of effort in it, in terms of what? Publishing, in terms of giving talks, especially on this books.com.tw. I'm the best one, okay? So that's what I have done, and at the same time, I told you I want to be a TV show host. It is not easy, so I need to have my blue ocean strategy. My blue ocean strategy is to equip myself as the multilingual MC. That means if Girls Era, which is the Korean most popular girls group, right? If they come to Taiwan or come to China, I'm the MC, right? I can use Korean, Chinese at the same time to host the whole event. And Japanese, for example, Kimutaku, okay? Muchun Tuozai, or Matsushima Nanako, Songdao Caicaizi. When they come, I use Japanese. When Mariah Carey comes, I use English. What a great MC, right? Yeah. So I can use my story to motivate more people, to encourage them. However, I'm equipped with the abilities, but nobody find me. because not famous enough. Yeah, so for me, it's very important to be famous. And today, the shameless spirit I would like to share with you, it helps me to get more and more famous. At the same time, I think it can help you to be seen at your workplace. It can also help you in public speaking. So let me share with you how I have done it. In order to get the rare opportunities, this is my life experience so far. I really found that we need to be shameless. We really need to be shameless, especially in our culture. I mean, we got the Chinese, right? Chinese lineage. That our parents probably taught us, well, you need to be humble, okay? You cannot brag about yourself, okay? You can say good things about yourself only when a lot of people recognize your achievement, then you can say, oh, it's not me, okay? It's all because of my parents, blah, blah, blah. So that's our education. However, I really found that being shameless is very important because when you see your colleagues or from your life experience, you found out some people, they are not that good, especially in America, right? But for example, their level is like 80. They will talk about themselves. Looks like they are 100 point high. But for Chinese or Asians, we got the ability of 90, 80 point. But we tend to say, well, we are just okay, 60, 70. So we have lost many chances. So as soon as I realized that, I decided I want to be shameless, and this is a process to develop my shameless spirit. So for example, let me take 2 examples. So what I have done so far. When I was a UC Davis graduate student, my major at the time was performance studies. And I also took Japanese courses. So as a graduate student, I also took undergrad's Japanese course. And UC Davis got this exchange program with some Japanese orphanage institutes, very good connections. So each year, during the summer, our school will send about 8 to 10 students who can speak Japanese to go to Japan. And we play with those kids, okay? We say that we are taking care of them, but actually they take care of us, okay? So we go there because of the language barrier. So we go there and have fun with them for about 2 months. It's all free. You only need to buy the ticket from the US to there, and then they will sponsor all your housing, eating, everything. So it's a very good chance to improve your Japanese if you want to major in Japanese. Or like me, I want to, being able to speak Japanese fluently. It's a great chance. However, when I knew about the program and I noticed that so far only undergrad students apply for that. If I apply for it, I will be the first graduate student. So, don't you think if you were me, well, you would think those examiners, those professors who can decide who can go, might think, you know what, you are a bit too old. Especially in Taiwan, I served in the military for 2 years. So when I became the graduate student, I was like 24, 25. So, it's very natural for those professors to think you are a bit too old. So in order to show my passion, who is this guy? This guy is a Japanese actor, also singer. His name is 香取慎吾, Katori Shingo. So at the time, he wanted to get more audience, to attract people's attention. In a TV show, he dressed like this, invented the role called Shingo Mama as the auntie to teach kids to play to cook, and with dancing and music. For the interview, I actually dressed like this and sing his song. I sang his song, okay? Shingo Mama wa ryori jouzu. Like this. Oh my God, so shameless. Different from other, participants, applicants. They just sat there answering Japanese. I not only answered in fluent Japanese, I also sang this. And when I saw those professors, a little bit, very happy. Oh my God, this guy's good. I was also very happy. So I added one person to them. I tried to sing another guy's Japanese singer's song. His name is Kawamura Ryuichi. Kawamura Ryuichi was a very famous singer. And at the time, there was a very famous Japanese drama called Kami-sama, もう少しだけ。神啊，请多给我一点时间。Okay, that's a very, very famous drama. And the theme song was sang by Kawamura Ryuichi. Do you know how he sang? It's like he's crying while singing. 心から君に伝えたい君に古い痛みを集めてあげたい会いたい Do you remember this song? Did anyone know? No? Oh, so you try to tell me that you are much younger than I am? Because at the time, the Japanese drama was so famous, worldly. Okay, so you see, I was so shameless because I really wanted to get this chance to go to Japan. Okay, so if you are the interviewer and you see, oh, among these applicants, this guy has tried so much to show his passion, who do you want to choose? So of course, I was selected. It's the only first, maybe, in the history that a graduate student got the chance to go to Japan for the program. And within 2 months, I sharpened my Japanese. That's why now I can speak Japanese, no problem. And I think sometimes, besides being shameless, it's better. You also need to be fearless of death. Okay, I'm afraid of death. When I was a graduate student, after a few years, I already transferred to UC Riverside. And when I was like third year graduate student, there was a program. I heard from my friend. He suggested me to go to the China Synergy program. Does anyone know this program? Exchange program, sponsored by the Chinese government, Hong Kong government, and many rich people in Hong Kong. Because they would rather donate their money to some private institutes instead of giving the tax to the government, right? So it's well sponsored by those rich people and both government, Hong Kong government and Chinese government. As a participant, if you are chosen as a delegate, you only need to buy a ticket to go to Hong Kong. And then 14 days. The trip is free. Okay, you could go to many big cities, Xi'an or Shaolin, many places, free. Okay, and those students, they exchange with you, or those local businessmen, they exchange with you, they share their thoughts with you. They were all people like Ma Yun, Wang Shi, students from the best universities in China. So, of course, I want to go. So I remember it was the year 2002. 2002, end of 2002, I applied for the program. However, they responded me, sorry, you are not outstanding enough. No, of course, they didn't say that. They just said, so many participants, so sorry, we cannot have you this year. We applied at the end of 2002, and the program will start at 2003, summer, right? I was rejected at the end of 2002. So most people will just like me, okay, I gave up, right? Okay, you don't want me, so maybe next year I try it again. That's what I thought. And what happened was, 2003, about March, some very terrible thing happened. Do you remember in Hong Kong what happened at the time? SARS, yeah, SARS. So I read the news, I found, oh my God, Hong Kong was so seriously hit by SARS. And people become so distant. They don't trust each other. Because if somebody cough on the bus, everybody was like, oh my God, don't get close to me. And the real estate price went down. The stock market was crashed, right? Wow, so terrible. At that moment, I immediately wrote to them. I wrote to the committee of the China Synergy Program. How are you guys? I hope you are doing well, not being defeated by the SARS. But at the same time, I also know many delegates who are already selected, they're from different countries, overseas Chinese. They would be afraid of going to Hong Kong because of SARS. Let me go! I want to go to Hong Kong to stand with Hong Kongers, fight with SARS. See, if you were the committee members, don't you like me? He would like me very much. But after 2 weeks, they responded to me, sorry, because of SARS, the seriousness of SARS, this year, the whole program is canceled. So most people that's just like me, a little bit disappointed. And I thought, okay, it's okay. Maybe at the end of 2003, if the situation got better, I could apply again. And you know what? 2003, about November, suddenly I received a letter from the committee of the China Synergy Program. I thought probably that would be a reminder email saying, oh, this year we are gonna recruit delegates, so please apply again. No. In the letter, they said, yeah, this year we are going to have our new participants. But, Kuang-Yu Chen, because you showed your support to us last year, this year, you are the already selected delegate. You just need to give us some documents about your passport. Okay, we already selected you. Wow, and because of that experience, I got a chance. If you see my resume, you will see, oh my God, this guy, this MC Chen Kuang-Yu was once the MC at the Great Hall of the People in China, in Beijing. Great, right? Oh, it's all because I participated in the China Synergy Program. And the final day, we were invited to go there.